everybody, Synergy here, and welcome back to another episode on the Bedrock server. So today I've got a few things to show you. So the first being down here, I've actually made a little super smelter. Nothing too special. I think we've got 16 furnaces here. You just put anything you want to smelt in this chest and all the coal and stuff in that chest, and you know, it seems to be working quite well. I've smelted up some stone here, and eventually I am going to hook this up to a automatic bone meal farm that will create bamboo, which will just keep this thing fueled all the time, which is what I want. I don't want to have to keep putting coal and stuff like that because it gets quite expensive. So I built this off camera, but it's fairly simple. It's just your typical super smelter, and I probably could have designed it a little bit better, but for now this will do fine. I will, like I said, be upgrading this in the future, but we'll save that for another episode. And the reason I have all this stone is because we've been working on another project here as well. So we're going to head over there to that, and I can sort of show you. I haven't finished it yet because this is taking so many blocks to finish. It is a bit ridiculous. But I'm actually building a creeper farm because I'm really struggling for rockets. I've been going out at night time trying to kill all the creepers and stuff like that, just to try and get enough rockets to fly about. But this is basically the design of it. So I haven't even finished the floor yet, and as you can see, I started making it out of smooth stone and then realised that was a bit of a mistake, so we switched over to stone bricks here. I am probably going to change this floor, this bit here, into the stone bricks just for OCD sake. But yeah, so basically, if I can fly again, we have a trident killer up here, so the creepers will fall into that bit there and get killed by this trident killer that you can hear up there, and then all the XP and gunpowder will fall down here into these hoppers, and the trapdoors are here just to let the XP slide out a little bit easier. So I think that will be a little bit more beneficial to stop all the XP getting stuck in the hoppers and stuff like that. We've actually built it in an ocean. As you can see, there's nothing around us, and we are 100 blocks up, and then obviously the farm is above us. So I'm thinking we can go anywhere between 1 and 7 layers to keep this the most efficient. Like anything over 7 layers, they just won't spawn, and I think we're going to hit build limit if we go above that as well. So we're basically, I think I'm going to aim for 7 layers, but for now we're just going to try and get as many layers built as we can. And I'm actually going to leave this area before all the mobs and stuff spawn. So with this farm, it is going to take so much wood to actually complete the thing. It is unbelievable. So we've got 4 stacks here. We've actually collected quite a lot of spruce wood using our beacon in the village, and we're just going to, hopefully this will be enough. So where we're at now is we've sort of finished the floor of the first layer, and we've put buttons on every other block, and this will prevent spiders from spawning. So we don't want anything but creepers able to spawn in this farm. Now as it stands at the minute, creepers won't just fall off this block here, right? Because they know it's a fall. So to trick them into falling, we're going to be using trapdoors, and they have to go on the top. And I didn't get it. So it has to go on top like that. So if it's on the bottom, it won't work. So just like this, and we have to do that for every single hole. And this is just one layer, guys, so we're gonna have to repeat this 6 more times after this, and then we have to do something fancy at the top, but I will show you that in a little bit. So I'm gonna just stand here and go along and do all of these trapdoors, every single hole, and yeah, I will be back again when we've made a little bit of progress. Okay guys, so we have put all the trapdoors in place and all of the buttons as well. So now we have the fun job of getting up here, and we have to replicate the exact same pattern we've got here on this layer. So the first thing we're going to need to do is go round all of the fences with some stone bricks, and just rinse and repeat this pattern for as many layers as we want. We actually have a nice idea for a shop, which I will talk about now quickly. So off camera I have gone to the end and I've had a little bit of a fly about, and I've actually got us some goodies. So the first thing I want to show you is this here. We have all these elytras which I've enchanted with mending and unbreaking. We also got an absolute load of tools and diamond armor, and some of it's actually not bad. Like this pick is a very good pick, and I think this one's got looting 3 on it. This one's just a looting 3 sword, looting 2. So we got some really nice stuff here. So what I'm planning on doing is setting up a shop to sell elytras, and hopefully pair that with this and sell the rockets as well. Hey guys, so we are back with a little bit of an update. I have finished this for now. I was going to go for 7 layers, but I decided with the amount of resources it took, I was sort of run out of resources. So we shall go and have a look in a minute. But as you can see, the farm is working very well. I am getting a few other mobs spawning in there, so I must have missed a trapdoor or 2. But I'm not too worried because we actually have got quite a few tridents out of this. And you know, getting some bones and some other stuff is not exactly a bad thing. There's another trident there. So I think we're going to just leave it as is. I'm not too worried about that. We are getting definitely enough gunpowder. So I've got this little AFK platform here, and I should probably turn this off. So we've got a little AFK platform here with a bed, ender chest, everything you need. Lots of storage there. And if we take a fly round, the whole roof is completely covered with buttons, and that just stops anything spawning on top. So everything will spawn in the farms. And we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 6 layers. So So I'm only really one layer off being the max this farm can be, and to be honest, I don't think we need to go any higher than this, because this farm is ridiculously quick at gathering gunpowder and stuff like that, which is the main reason we built it, of course. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this farm has turned out. Obviously we got the trident killer up there. I'll probably throw another trident in there just to kill them a little bit quicker, but as you can see, it kills them fairly quick anyway. And holding a looting sword, we do get the looting effects too. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. And also, the other cool thing about this, without using any rockets, we can actually fly all the way from the creeper farm all the way back to our village here. So that just shows how close it actually is. So it's not that far at all. And as you can see, our village is right here, and it has changed a lot. So Chantel has been busy on her house over here, making that look very lovely. It's looking really nice. And this is, I have not seen this yet, but this is Kyle's new house, and it is looking very nice. So yeah, we will be back shortly. We're just going to have a quick little look at Chantel's house, just to have a little nosy about. Like to have a little nose around the server, have a look at what's changed and stuff. But yeah guys, so this creeper farm is very efficient. I highly recommend it. I actually got the design off a YouTuber, I believe his name is Oink Oink or something. I know that's a bit of a strange name, but it is a really ridiculous farm. I mean, the thing just looks absolutely massive, and I really underestimated, as always, how much stuff this was going to take to build. But I'm really liking how it's working. So I'm just going to AFK here for a little bit longer, and then hopefully we're going to set up our Elytra and fireworks shop. So my main plan for this area now is I want a very large scale sugarcane farm up here, and I'm probably going to be using the flying machines with the slime blocks to harvest them, and maybe a daylight sensor to trigger them, so that they it triggers every time it turns night or every time it turns day, whichever way round. And I think that will be an easy way to automate it. And I'm thinking of making like a central room around here somewhere, where we get all the gunpowder drops and all the sugarcane drops together, so we can sort of stay here and craft up a load of rockets to sell in our shop. And with how ridiculously OP this farm actually is, we should be able to do them fairly cheap for people here on the server, and we should be able to get us a little bit of profit in diamonds from it as well. And I'm hoping it might entice people on the server here to make a few shops of their own, and yeah, we can go shopping with all these diamonds that we earn. So I'm gonna AFK here guys for a little while, and we will be back and hopefully set up a little shop of some kind to start raking in them diamonds. Okay guys, so we've been doing a little bit of work off camera here, and we've actually managed to AFK quite a bit at our creeper farm and get quite a lot of goodies. So we have actually also set up this shop. So I'm really liking the design on this. It took me quite a while to get it figured out, and as you can see, I've sort of built it inside the mountain here, so I had to carve out a bit of the mountain, and there's still a little bit of terraforming and stuff to do here to make it look like it sort of fits. But I'm liking the design so far. I'm thinking it's looking really nice. It's a nice little addition to the village here. Now, I haven't gone crazy. I haven't done the interior yet. So the interior is pretty bland. And I've just sort of set up level 1 rockets, level 2 rockets and level 3 rockets. All of them are for 2 stacks. And level 1 is 1 diamond, and then level 2 is 2, and then level 3 is 3 diamonds. I actually made a sale here for the level 2s already, so here's the diamonds for that. So that is really cool. I'm hoping this can continue selling and sort of continue the stock in this shop. I've also got a nice little upstairs here where you get a nice little view on the rest of the village here, and can sort of see Alan's built, or mine DKX has built his house a bit better than just the little box he had before. So that is looking very cool. Now, we're not going to get to the interior today as we're running quite low on time for recording and stuff for this episode. But I did want to show you something else. I've got sort of 2 ideas of what we can get to here. So I'm not too happy with this house. This house was built on day 1 in the first 5 minutes of being on the server. And you know, it's good for a starter house, but we're starting to outgrow it. So for our storage especially, we're starting to, you know, run out of space for things, filling up our chests, and we've not really got a very good storage system anymore. It's sort of just a bit chaotic, got stuff everywhere. So we need to expand, right? Now, I'm in 2 minds. I can tear this building down and build something a little bit nicer. Maybe sort of this sort of style, as I'm really liking how this shop has turned out. I think it's looking very, very cool. But so that's one option, is to tear this house down and rebuild here in the village. Maybe make it a bit bigger here and just sort of expand sort of there. Or the other idea I was thinking is I found a really cool area over here. Now, if you watched episode 2, the live stream episode, we actually got our villagers from this village here. But what I didn't notice when we did that was how cool this area actually is. So you've got all these different layers and all this different sort of heights that you could build on and make look really cool. And I think this could be a good place to set up our main base of operations. And I'm really liking how it's looking. So my thoughts are with this is we could either, like I say, stay in the village a couple 100 blocks over in that direction, or sort of move in over here and sort of turn this into our own personal big village type base. I'm thinking you could put like a nice little castle front on here and sort of build into the mountain, and also sort of just upgrade these houses in the village and put stuff on different heights through here. Got plenty of opportunities for little walkways and overlooks, and there's plenty of little nooks and crannies here that would look really cool. And I just really think like all the different heights and stuff like that would be really, really cool to sort of build here. So you have to let me know in the comments down below what you think I should do, whether I should come and move over here and sort of turn this into a sort of mega base in a way, and just sort of build things, you know, to improve how this already looks. And the other cool thing about this place that I've noticed, other than this really cool landscape all around here that we could obviously expand to in the future, but there is actually something quite cool just over here which I didn't actually notice the first time I was here, and that is we have a spider spawner here. So we could set something up for that and get, you know, the spider's eyes and a string farm going, which would be cool to have right in our base here. But as you can see, there's lots of potential here and lots of opportunities to actually make this place look really cool and a really cool base. And I think we're at that point now where, you know, we can expand out from the village a little bit and sort of separate our bases a bit, and I think this area here will give us enough room to play with, set up some iron farms and stuff like that. And I'm not actually sure if there's any villagers left in this village, but we can always bring our villagers back over here and set up a villager breeder. And we actually have a couple villagers here anyway, so we can probably set up some sort of villager breeder and you know, keep these guys safe, repopulate the village a little bit, and I think that will be very, very beneficial. Now, what I would like to do here quickly is I would like to try and block them in to their houses if I can. So if I can get a little bit of dirt. Aha. So we're gonna just block them in. Can you go back inside? There you go. So I want to try and at least block 2 villagers in so that they're safe, so that we don't have to bring villagers all the way from over there over here if we do decide to make this our new home. But I think this would be a very good base opportunity. I mean, the potential here is unreal, and we can sort of keep the theme of this village going. And you know, we've already got some sheep, there's some pigs over there, and I think we could just really populate this village again and make it our own. We could sort of build a nice big castle type thing here into the mountain. I think that'd look very, very cool. And also build little things, you know, just to improve this area. But I think that's what we're going to go for. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think. So if you guys decide we should stay in the village over there, maybe this can be a future project. But maybe you guys like the idea of this as well, and maybe we just start moving here fairly soon. So it's going to take a lot of resources to get this place up and running and looking a lot better than it does now. A lot of terraforming needs to be done, and proper path systems and stuff like that, proper access to all the high places and whatnot. But I think this is going to be our new home here. I've not seen anyone else show an interest in this area, so I think we should be good on that front. And I'm not actually sure if these villagers can get out of here or not. So what we're going to try and do is just block you in here like that. And can we block you in as well? That would be very cool. I don't really want you to go walking about. So we have got that other one blocked, and we've got this one blocked, so we should be good on that front, and I'm not actually sure if zombies can break down them fence gates and whatnot, but I feel like this is going to be a very nice area to sort of set up. So like I said guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm going to end the episode here as I feel like we are running out of time here today. But yeah, so hopefully in the next episode we can start here and start making some cool progress in this area, because I think it is looking very, very cool. Lots of nice little vantage points to look at it and stuff, and it's literally only a couple hundred blocks, if that, from our village here anyway, so it's not like we're moving a million miles away, which I quite like. And we could also just sort of keep our house here as our starter house. So just as the first thing we built, it'd be kind of nice just to sort of keep it as is. But that being said guys, I'm going to end the episode there. So if you did like the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.